A blessed day, everyone. For today, we will be discussing the learners' activities in the 2020 online and self-guided PFA or psychological first aid modules. Let's start with module number 1, validating feelings and normalizing reactions. Can be found PFA module page 24.
Activity title, Graphing Feeling.
Kumusta kayo mga bata? This is a strange crisis situation that we all are experiencing. Don't you agree? So how are you? Are you feeling okay? Not okay. Were you not okay 3 months ago, but okay now? Or were you okay at the start, but okay now? Can you share me your thoughts? Can I ask you to identify about 5 feelings or emotions that you have experienced during the past few months, weeks, or days? I'll give you time to think about it, and you can think now. You can write down the 5 feelings or emotions that you have experienced on a piece of paper. Just choose the top 5 emotions that you have for the recent times. And now, using the sheet of paper, create a graph or a pie chart of feelings or emotions that you have or may have had during all the crisis situations that you experience. Here's an example. On my emotion chart, you can see 5 emotions that I've selected. I had worried, feeling scared, angry, numb, and sad. On the x-axis, I got here points pertaining to 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. The worried emotions received 100%. The gray or the scared emotion received 55%. Feeling angry received 50%. Feeling numb received 65%. And the last part, being sad, received 40%. This is my example graph. Now, what will you do is you're going to make your own graph. On the x-axis, just like a while ago, you'll write down each of the feelings or emotions. And then on the y-axis, you will write down the numbers 25, 50, 75, and 100 to represent the percentage of time that you were feeling that way. Again, on the x-axis, here, below, you will be writing the 5 emotions that you experienced the past few days or past few months. And on the y-axis, you will write 25, 0, 25, 50, 75, and 100. And then you will start to graph how percentage you've chosen or selected emotions will represent. You can start doing it now. Now, you can share your work if you're done. What were the feelings that were mentioned a lot? Can you write down in a piece of paper again? A while ago, some of your classmates shares their feelings and emotions. Now, what are the common feelings that you've heard upon their discussion? Analysis. What were the feelings that were mentioned a lot? What did you notice about your reactions to the different situations? Are these normal reactions to everything that you've experienced? Let me hear your thoughts. I have here the table of common reactions of the students like you to stressful events. Again, these are common reactions of students or learners like you when terrible things happen. Number 1, you feel a strong responsibility to the family. You feel anxious brought about by the uncertainty of the future. Next, you feel intense or prolonged grief for not being able to wake. Then, may become self-absorbed and feel self-pity. may also experience changes in their relationship with other people. You may also start taking risks, engage in a self-destructive behavior, have avoidant behavior, and become aggressive sometimes. You may experience major shift in their views of the world, accompanied by a sense of hopelessness about the present and the future. Students may also become defiant of authorities and parents while they start relying on peers for socializing through social media. And last, you may feel guilty and anxious having been separated from their loved one due to the lockdown. Abstraction. I want to share with you a document called When Terrible Things Happen. Please read it because it can help you to better identify your actions, and it also gives you a list of behavior that can help you cope and behaviors that you should try to avoid. When terrible things happen, you have the cognitive, emotional, social, and physiological domains. And on the side, we have the negative and the positive response. Let's start with cognitive negative response. Confusion, worry, and self-blame. Positive response, determination, courage, optimism, and faith. For emotional negative response, shock, sorry, grief, sadness, fear, anger, numb, irritability, guilt, and shame. For the positive response, feeling involved, challenged, and mobilized. For social negative response, fight with others or does not speak with others. For positive social response, seek out others who can help them and help others in need. For physiological negative response, we feel tired, headache, muscle tension, stomach ache, difficulty in sleeping, and fast heartbeat. For the positive physiological response, alertness, readiness to respond, and increase in energy. The common negative reactions that may continue. Intrusive reactions, physical arousal reactions, reaction to trauma and loss reminders, now let's have the positive changes in priorities, worldviews, and expectations. When a loved one dies, these are the common reactions. What helps? Let's now see what can help us with our emotions. Talking to another person for support or spending time with others. Engaging in positive distracting activities like sports, hobbies like reading. Getting adequate rest and eating healthy meals. Trying to maintain a normal schedule. Scheduling pleasant activities. Taking break is very important too. Reminiscing about a loved one who has died. Focusing on something practical that you can do right now to manage the situation better. Using relaxation method like breathing exercise, meditation, calming, self-talk, and music. Participating in a support group. Exercising in moderation. Keeping journal and seeking counseling. What does that help? So these are the things that we need to avoid. Using alcohol or drugs to cope. Using alcohol or drugs will not help you solve your problem. Extreme withdrawal from family or friends. Remember, your family and friends will always help you with your problems. Overeating or failing to eat. This will make your body or physiological needs suffer. Withdrawing for pleasant activities. working too much, and of course, violence or conflict. Doing risky things like driving recklessly, substance abuse, not taking adequate precaution, extreme avoidance of thinking or talking about the event of a death or a loved one, not taking care of yourself, excessive TV or computer games, and blaming others. Today, we'll learn that our reactions to the pandemic or to any stressful event or disasters are normal and valid. How can you apply this learning to your life, especially because the pandemic is not over? Always remember, it's okay to not be okay. Thank you for listening to our Module 1 of our 2020 online and self-guided PFA modules. I will see you again in our Module 2 activity. Good day!